Hey, I'm gonna run out and try to get the Tim Burton DVD. I'm actually gonna look for it now. I want to say something. It's philosophical, and I'm gonna try to make it quick. You've been given one thing, life. That's all you have is life. And when you're done with that, then you don't have anything. Okay, you don't have no cars, no crib, no nothing like that. You've been given life. Okay, so and with that life is actually love. Let me break this down to you. God is so wonderful and so beautiful and so magnificent, but He is so humble that He doesn't he he can't say it Himself, right? So He made us. Okay, I mean literally, He made us, to share, and He shared His life, His love. We're His children. Okay, and so He separated Himself. He blew His Spirit into us, His Spirit, which is pure, wonderful, loving, fantastic, and everything is phenomenal. Because if He's phenomenal, incredible, wonderful, fantastic, and amazing beyond our understanding, then we have to be made of the same stuff. Okay, so in our spirit is His Spirit. He blew His Spirit into us. He took us some dirt, put some. It's like a casing, and put some spirit. This is all this casing. That's all it is. So let's not get too crazy about it. And it's nice and it's wonderful. You did a fantastic job. It's the best casing in the world. But that's just how good He is. It comes from Him. So really, if you brag on yourself, you really can only brag because you didn't make yourself. If anything, your parents gave you, their genes. So so love yourself. I saw this woman in the park the other day, and she might have been burned, but she was happy. She was in the park having a good time. She was happy. She was a burn victim or something like that, but she was very happy. She's very likable, very lovable. Anyway, so the point I want to make is that we're on this planet, and God is love. He gave us life, which is love, and we're supposed to spring up love. Only thing that's going to last forever is love. That's what He is. That's why He lasts forever. That's why God is love. It's eternal. Love is eternal. So if you spread and hate, that's not eternal. There's a time limit on that. So if you spread and hate, and oftentimes it's other people spreading hate, so you pick up their hate or their dirt or something they do, and it gets in your spirit, your beautiful, pure spirit of life. Like they say, like a child's spirit is they only know they only know happiness and stuff like that. I mean, there's a few things that some people have debated, but the heart of a child, the innocence of a child, the laughter. Ever hear a child laugh? It's just like so pure, and it's just pure happiness. It's pure. It's not, contrived. It's completely happiness, and you can almost feel it in your heart. If you listen to that long enough, you're gonna be happy. It's gonna really cut through a lot of the muck and the mire. The only thing is, as we grow, we pick up other spirits and other negativity and other forces and other spirits. Alcohol they call it spirits. And so when you get drunk, you act out of character and you run by other spirits. And there are other spirits, besides God, which aren't happy, healthy, or pure. There's conceit, there's doubleness, there's hate. Those are all spirits. Those spirits don't really they shouldn't be in your life. It's like eating a poisoned apple and somebody poison it or contaminate your spirit. Best thing for you to do is like vomit it out. Like if you drink it, just get rid of it like it's poison. Or the other thing that you can do to get rid of it, once your spirit has become contaminated, somebody has hurt you or singed your soul scorns you and have made your spirit to where you don't have the joy and laughter of a child that you supposed to have. That when you get to your end of your life, God won't say, "What happened to all the love I gave you? What'd you do with it? Where'd it go?" You know, only way you could do that is to go to the Bible and read His Word. His Word is life, and it replenishes your life if you focus on it. If you know, it's like if somebody talking real negative in your ear, and then you start to become negative and stuff like that, and deceitful and mean spirit and stuff like that. And if somebody talking really good, powerful stuff, good, happy, eternal, loving, forgiving stuff in your ear, then you become that. And that's why I'm glad that God decided to write it down in the Bible so that we can always go and check on it and replenish your spirit with, with your spirit should be like milk and honey. That's what your taste. A lot of, let me say, a lot of people, relationships break up, or like a lot of what men complain, especially black men. Okay, I'm not pointing the finger, but they say that women are bitter, mean-spirited. They're continents. They're full continents. It should not be defensive, and you gotta fight with everything, and you gotta have the last word in order so that you don't feel hurt or offended, because the only way that you know how to deal with some of the things is to just retaliate or swat back, because that's a very immature way of dealing with something that come against you. When you know who you are, they can call you a dog or anything you want, like they did Jesus, right? And not a word. Like, I know who I am. You might be hating me, but I know who I am. You're wrong. Why? And I don't have to fight or do all this crazy stuff to prove it. Matter of fact, I can love you because I see that you could use some love. You can use a helping hand, or you can use some understanding or some wisdom in how to deal with this mean, stuff that people, and it's hard and it takes time, and it's really bad. It's bad air. People with their bad spirits and bad air. So you gotta learn to forgive. When you forgive, it doesn't have time to fester and corrupt and make you bitter. Like, it doesn't take your fresh water and eventually your fresh water leaves, and the sediment and the dirt is all that's left. Hard, residual stuff like that. So you got to get some fresh air. Jesus says, "I am the you drink of me, you won't thirst again." It's like refreshing. It cleans out that poison that people put in you. And it happens. So I don't care how strong. It'll happen. That get me down sometime for about 10 minutes. And then I'm on the 2 minutes. Like, what, huh? But then I go on with the rest of my, I'm not mad the next day, because before I lay down to sleep, I concentrate, forgive them, just like I want to be forgiven. So that's the only reason I need to forgive you, is because I want to be forgiven. And that's to my benefit, It's to my benefit to forgive you. Plus, besides the fact that it makes you bitter and stuff like that. So I'm trying to just say, it is hard. People do dirt and stuff that you did not do wrong. That's the story of Christ. It's not whether, what you did or was right or wrong. People do stuff, to you, and you could be totally innocent. That's where they get you, So he was totally innocent. So get some words. Don't turn around and spread hate and hate. You spread hate when you don't do it. Learn to be strong and to be able to withstand some of the stuff, and after a while the stuff will just bounce off, or even if it gets you down, and it might be 2 hours, might be a day, might be just 2 days, but it's not the rest of your life. And then you don't turn around and start doing the other thing, because it's a fact. If somebody abuse you, you will start abusing other people. Because that's where you're at. That's how you relate. And so, you think you're wonderful and all that stuff, but when you're abusing and hating other people, there's nothing wonderful about that. There's so many people that have so much less than you that are happy, and $1 million, they have so much more and are not happy. So God bless you. Be happy with the way, who you are, who God made you. And it's who, not what. Don't be, that's my biggest problem. I'll be like, I know who I am. People want me to pay attention to all this other stuff. No, it's because I'm happy, because I'm of who I am. I'm satisfied with who God made me. Not what so much, God bless you all. Love you all. I hope that kind of helps. I don't know. Anyway.